What's going on, everybody? J Legend here. Sorry for the delay. I know you've been waiting for this video for a minute, so we're just going to cover the last 2 weeks in the 49ers games right now. But first things first, I was talking about a surprise video for the 49er fans or whatever, and that didn't really work out. What I was going to do is that I was going to film myself kind of like interviewing my uncle, who was also a huge 49ers fan, and he's usually pretty truthful, about his opinion. He's like really aggressive with his opinion and everything, and I always talk to him about football. He's always talking to my dad about football whenever we have a family function, something like that, like any old holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, what have you. And I just want to talk to him about the 49ers right now, and get on tape and upload for you and show you what he usually says. But he wasn't down with being on camera, number one, and number two, he wasn't down with being on camera knowing that was going to be on YouTube. So, which I understand. I mean, YouTube isn't for everybody, So that was a little bit of a disappointment, but oh well, it's okay though. So anyway, against the Bucs just wanted to win more than we did. They were intense all game. They were way more physical. They were way more everything, just all day, the all game. And I don't know. It just seemed like our heads wasn't in the right place during that whole game. I didn't like it. I mean, they were just on all sides of the ball. They were just ready to play. They were hungry. They were hungrier for the win than we were that game. So, good game too. The Bucs, because they just outplayed us the entire game, and it was just a little bit frustrating to see, like, they just really wanted to win, and it just made us seem like we didn't. They was out there playing. Troy Smith was trying to make stuff happen, but everybody else just didn't seem like their heads were in the right place. People weren't, like, it's just, like they, in the press or whatever, you would hear that they would say that our players aren't executing and there's nothing wrong with the game plan or whatever. Sure, that's neither here or there. Of course that, they weren't executing. They weren't really all that intense. They weren't matching the intensity of the Bucs. They weren't showing that they were hungry for a win also. There should be no one more hungrier for a win than us at home, honestly. But I don't know. The Bucs showed that they were just like, they wanted to win way more than we did. That's just what it seemed. I'm not saying like none of the Niners wanted to win. I'm not saying that. It just seemed like, they just wanted it more. But they made up for it. They went to Arizona and did their thing. Held them to no touchdowns, just 2 field goals and everything. Cardinal fans were booing them and all that type of stuff. So that was cool. They did their thing. Finally, well, not finally, but but they did their thing though. And I hope Frank Gore injury isn't all that severe. I haven't heard anything about it, but I missed how he got hurt. So, but Brian Westbrook did a really good job. He was doing spin moves and everything. The Brian Westbrook we're used to seeing back when he was at Philly. So, he did his thing. Anthony Dixon, I think that's his name. I know his last name is Dixon. I forgot his first name. I don't know if that's right, but he did his thing also. He came and did some runs. He was excited. Oh shoot! When was the last time you seen a running back with elbow pads like that? With with the all white with all the stripe in there. But no, they did their thing. Offensive line, created big holes and all that type of stuff. And Takeo Spikes got him an interception and everything. So it was a real good game. They did their thing in Arizona. So they had to make up for, after that loss to the Buccaneers. But everything is cool though. But a interesting point in the game that I noticed was when the announcers, John Gruden, Mike Tirico, and whoever else the other guy is, I can't remember his name right now, they were talking about how they didn't want a 7-9 team in the playoffs. So that would mean that, say we win the division, or say the Seahawks win the division, whatever, and either of us go 7-9, and they shouldn't make it to the playoffs. Like, I can see that, but I can't. Like, how you can't see, like, you're just gonna have like no team out of just one division. Like, all 4 teams in one division just don't make the playoffs at all. Like, I don't know. It's just, you're used to seeing at least one team out of one division in the playoffs, and if you don't see it, it's just gonna be weird. That means you're gonna have to put in another team from another division in the playoffs, depending on the record and blah blah blah. But I don't know. That's just gonna be strange to see, like, a team win a division but not make it to the playoffs. That's just gonna be strange. But it's been a weird year in football. Actually, it's just been strange. Like, how it began, no one was really good. It was just the way this football season began was really strange. You know what I mean? Like teams were winning, but not by big margins. That weren't so good last year, and I don't know. The way this season started was very strange. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how this season plays out. Hopefully, whatever team wins the division, this one. Whatever team wins the division goes 8-8, and we won't have to worry about that. But if, say, we win the division, we go 7-9, and we don't make the playoffs, how would I feel about that? I don't know. If we go 7-9 and make the playoffs, I'd be happy we're in the playoffs, but there would probably still be that feeling like, well, we made the playoffs, but you know what I'm saying? And if we go 7-9, win the division, and don't make the playoffs, it'd be like, I don't know. It would just kind of be like, okay, well, we were 7-9. I don't know. It would be a weird feeling. It would be a weird scenario, but we're gonna see how this plays out. We're gonna see how it plays out, and you know what I'm saying, hopefully we still win the division, because I want to win the division. I think we can win the division. I'm confident that we can win the division. So, as far as the playoffs, I'm not going to think about that until it gets there, until late December. You know what I mean? Late December, early January. We'll see what happens. So, let's see. Hope Frank Gore is cool. Brian Westbrook did his thing. The Niners got himself another win from Arizona. We got the Packers next. Let's see. We got the Packers at home next. That's going to be another team that's going to be intense coming in and wanting to come in and go through San Francisco with a win. So, you know, hopefully, I will hope that they're going to be the Niners are going to be hungry for that win also, because this is going to be a tough team to beat. So, so with that said, you know what I mean? I hope we win on Sunday, and because, you know, Packers gonna be a tough team to beat. They're gonna be a real tough team to beat. So we're gonna see what happens next week. Hopefully Frank Gore gets better, and hopefully the whole team gets better as a whole with every week goes by. All that good stuff. Shay Legend. If you want to hit me up with any questions about 49ers, talk about it, whatever, hit me up on here. Leave a comment, leave me a message, doesn't matter. I'm going to check you out in the next video. Go Niners. I'll see you later. Peace.